Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give our thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala given us who had given us blessings and mercies. Even in this pandemic era, in these bad situations, Allah still keep our health. Allah still keep our conditions just like before. And peace and salutations may always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who had guided us from the darkness to the brightness. The honorable audiences, my name is Rizky Perdiansyah Atmawijaya, just Rizky for short, and I go to Ibn Khaldun University. My major is the education of English, and it is an honor for me to give my presentations under the title The Importance of Speaking Skills for Teachers of English. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, in Indonesia, English is one of the hardest subjects at school. Most of the students feel bored, they feel lazy when they learn English. There are a lot of reasons for that, but one of them come from the teachers. You know, some of the teachers, especially in small town or in small village, most of them have a passive speaking skills in English, and even some of them cannot speak English at all. And they explain the subjects full in Indonesian, not in English. It's a very rare to hear or to see they explain something in English. It's a very rare thing. So to overcome this problem, I think that teachers of English must have a good speaking skills in English. Yeah, of course, in English. Why? Because to prove that you are good in English is from the speaking, especially in Indonesia. So it's kind of judgment. When you say that you are teacher of English, when people know that you are teachers of English, or you can speak English, or you are good in English, they'll start to test. Yeah, you know, some kind like translate some sentences, or maybe when a foreigner comes to your town or to your village, sometimes they will ask you to be a translator for them. Yeah, you know, that's an issue. So the first reason is judgment. To prove that you are good in English, you have to speak. When you can't speak English fluently, or you are not good in speaking English, then they will think that you are not good enough in English. The second reason is when you have a speaking skills in English, have good speaking skills in English, and you are teachers of English, your students will see you as in a higher positions. They will see you at a higher positions. So when you come to your class and then you explain in English very fluently, very, very good, and then they will think that you are in a different level, even with other teachers of English at their schools. And as a teachers, don't forget to translate to Indonesia. When you have a good capability in speaking English, don't forget to translate. Don't forget to translate it to Indonesia, because we want to make sure they got our points. Okay, and the last reasons that I will give to you is when you have a good speaking skills, it's a key for you. It's a tools for you to guide them, to teach them how to be speaker, how to improve their speaking skills in English, how to improve their vocabularies, how to improve their pronunciations. When you have a good speaking skills, you can teach them. And that's the best reasons that I can give to you. Because most of people that I have already told you, most of people in Indonesia can't speak English. Most of the people. It's strange for them to speak foreign languages such as English. So when we as a teacher teach them, don't force them too much. As a teacher, we can't force them too much. We have to force them, but don't force them too much. We teach them. Let's say in the class, when you teach at your class, you use vocabularies. You pick some vocabularies that probably the students don't know the meanings, and you try to speak it, to say it very often in your class, in the middle of your teaching, or maybe after your teaching. You speak it, and then you tell them the meaning. That's the meaning, and then you say it again and again and again, so the students will remember the words, and they will start to to copy your speaking style. They will start to copy your speaking. They'll copy your speaking, your style of speaking. And guys, I have a teacher. The name is Perdiansyah. I call him Bro Firman. Yeah, the other students also call him Bro Firman, or Kang Firman, or Kak Firman. But most of them call it Bro Firman. He's one of the best teachers that I know. He's one of the best teachers. He has a good English skills, and also he has a good method of teaching. When he taught my class at his course, every meeting he often speak English. He said everything in English. Even he forced us to speak in English. Yeah, I know, it's kind of hard. Even for the students, even for me, at the first time to speak English. But he forced us to speak English. He tried his best to make sure that we have a good skill, especially in speaking English. And in the end, it only needs 3 months. It only needs 3 months for us, and then we have good speaking skills, just like now. Alhamdulillah. So I think the teachers of English must have this speaking skills. Besides, they also must have a good method of teaching, just like Bro Firmans do. He has a good method of teaching. He also good at speaking English. So as a student, yeah, I feel it. Only 3 months. We can speak English. But we can see in the other schools, common schools, we've been learned English for years, but none of us can speak English very fluently. It's kind of problem. So that's why speaking skills is a must for teachers of English, to teach our students, to improve our people, so they who can speak English fluently him will have a lot, will grow more and more. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.